Welcome back. And yep, you see the Blossom mod? I made a Blossom mod with Lucky, Musclehead, Ferocious, and Flame Emperor. It took me a while. Pretty much, I think, after I finished recording, is when I started doing the breeding process. It took me a couple hours. Another thing, I went back on using Phalaris for the flyer. Hey, come back. Because something strange happened while I was in the volcano with Shadowbeak. He's one of the pals that when the stamina goes out, he has to land to regain stamina. And for some reason, I don't know if it's just with Shadowbeak, but every time that you go over the lava, you take damage as if you were walking over it. So I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, we're here in the second sanctuary. I wanted to check this place out. Because I know they're, yep, like the Urmentidedness. Aside from the eggs that you can get on the volcano area, this is the only place where you can get them. Another thing, if you check like the breeding calculators, it doesn't show, it only shows like Urmentide Ignis with another Urmentide Ignis. So I don't know if later on they add a legendary and that one can like be bred and have more attributes, so that one can have better stuff. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. Another cool thing, while fighting the Blasphemod, I got a legendary blueprint for the assault rifle. I think the damage was like 320 and it went up to 560. Also, I don't have any problems with the assault rifle now because of the merchant. I also got some rings from fighting bosses, and I also got a life pendant +1 and an attack pendant. Even if it doesn't do a lot of like difference, 10% is 10%, so I'm not gonna complain. Also reached level 49, which is something cool. I also want to get to level 50 so I can make the ice armor, because that way I can keep the pendants, or I can use rings for damage reduction. Because I think that one of the rings that I have is ice damage, so that's gonna come in handy whenever I go to the ice place. That's weird. I was fast traveling to the desert and put me back on the base. Not gonna lie, that loading screen was there like for 30 seconds, almost 40. And then it took me to the wrong place. Okay, so that fast travel's not working. Let's try another one. I also unlocked the whole map for the desert the same day that I did the volcano. Right after I did the volcano. Okay, so it's that fast travel point that's giving problems. Before I like start like doing stuff here in the desert, I'm gonna look at the other sanctuary island that's supposed to be back here. Another thing, I thought that, I mean, the Jet Dragon fight was hard because aside from being low level and then being legendary, so they're gonna be stronger, there are 2 legendaries in the desert. And if you've seen statues of the knights, like the centaur knights, those 2 are here and they're back here. But they're both of them, there's a neutral type and a dark type at the same time. But I think if you have a like a dragon pal, if you want to have advantage, like a dragon pal and a dark pal, you can take down the dark type first and then go for the normal type. That's dumb, it's over there. I could have gone the other way around. I'm gonna try and fly by them so you can see them. I don't sink on the floor. They should be, yep, back here. Those miniguns actually hurt. Especially because they can stun your pal. Oh, there they are. So I'm guessing if you aggro one, it's gonna aggro the other. I haven't tried it yet. Let's see what's in the sanctuary number 3. Because I know Fanglopes, they spawn on the lava place. Nope, went over it. Okay, so not much. Oh, Phalaris. That's cool. So in case if you don't breed them, you can find them here. It's the one on the right of the desert. And also right here, in between this place here, there is a black marketeer in here. I'm gonna see what he has. I think the one that's in here is like level 50. I don't know if their levels affect what they're selling. I noticed that this time around, the loading of these zones, it's taking much longer. And I'll try later exiting out of the game and going back in and see if the fast travel, it works or is fixed or something. If not, then that's gonna suck. Because you think I mean, what do you call them? The Incineram Knot is kind of rare, because you can't find them, like, casually there. But you expect them to have, like, rarer pals. I think we're here. For the first target is gonna be Menacing. It sounds like a wordplay with menacing. I was gonna say probably a JoJo reference, but I think anything becomes a JoJo reference once you see the show. Oh wow. I'm gonna try the Blazimat since it's the last one that I bred. Need to be alert so it doesn't kill it. So I don't have this one. I can do the rest of the damage myself. Sometimes I think, like, it's like for the volcano, I was underprepared. And I didn't think they would hit hard. And now for this one, I'm kind of over-leveled. Which is not a bad thing. Come on. Yo. Oh, that sucks. At least it would have been cool if it had no traits. So something that I'm noticing, the bosses and usually like the chest or they themselves drop blueprints or items like of rarer quality. No, I saw a giant Suzaku on this location. There it is. Nice. Even though I think I have a Yormentide with the Sea Emperor one, I might wait until I get a way to pass the legend trait and then do all the breeding there. Because breeding is cool, but it gets tedious when you do it like a bunch of times in a row. Because I found a way to do it, and that is to have a separate base, have the breeding farms, and then put the podium thing that speeds up their the working process thing. And then you can have them basically having like making a bunch of eggs. But you have to make it in a separate base, because if you put it on the same base, what's going to do is it's going to make your other pals work really hard, and they get really stressed. But then you have to find a location where you don't get invaded, because I got invaded by like a group of like, is that something like scientists something group of the syndicates? I think it's like the ice faction or something. And they were doing a lot of damage. They had like energy guns. Hopefully they add them so you can make them too. Be around here. Oh, there it is. They usually get me and I keep going around in circles. Keep forgetting that if you swap them before you press the left bumper, or the button you use to return them, it just switches them to the other one. I always thought it would be like a two-step process, like you return them and then you summon the other one, but it does it all at once. This should go fast. So my Anubis has how much power? 1262. Plus the Dinosaur Lux is weak to ground. Oh wow, that's dumb. That's one of the coolest lightning attacks. I think it's called Lightning Strike. Let's go. Only took one. Nice. I was actually looking for a second thermal undershirt. But hopefully when I get to 50, I just make the refined cold resistant armor, and I should be good. That way I can use other stuff. One thing that I want to do is try my luck. See if I can get one at least. They're both cool because I think the normal one has the version of like Flame Emperor that increases the damage for fire types, but it has it for the normal types. And I think the dark has the dark one, aside from the legend trait, which is really cool. So I'm gonna try my luck. I changed one of the attacks from my Ursurk to a dragon type move, because I don't think the neutrals would be that much of a problem. I think. Forgot the video was paused. Not doing that much damage, and I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna capture whoever gets slowest. Ooh, I have no ammo. This sucks. Completely unprepared. Anubis, go. Do something. I like that attack, but I'm gonna end up changing it to the Sand Tornado. Oh no. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna have to retreat. The Yormentai's not doing anything. So I think the key will be to capture the jet dragon first, and then basically use the jet dragon to take down this one, and then use this one to take down this one. So I'm gonna have to have like 2 spaces free so I can do that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna retreat if I don't die in the process. Even though I took an L, that was cool. So our next target is going to be, where is it? The leader of the PIDF. What is that? Wait. So one of the syndicate leaders is like leader of like the police, because I think that's the same name the mercenary, the security people have when you go to the small settlements. Guess we'll be taking on the leader on the next episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.